Hello, I'm John Proxy and this is The Abstractive. I'm having a Disco Elysium adventure and I took a couple of months off recording. I'm sorry about that. I'm making a computer game, programming one on a program called Game Maker 2. I'm doing quite well, but I decided I just needed to fully concentrate on that for a while. So I thought I'd be done. I wanted to make another demo. Because that's what I do. I make a demo, people test it out, and I go, okay, more stuff needs doing. But when you make a demo, you go oh well, I don't need to draw that just yet. People get the idea. Oh, I don't need. I can just tell. And then people go, oh, that thing's wrong. And it's I told you that would be. It's not done. You just have to imagine it, and it just doesn't work. You just need it done. You just need to program all that stuff. Anyway, that's why I stopped. But I started again. I'm not quite done with the demo, but There's a literal pandemic that happened, and I now work from home, and I decided I think I should just take a little break from programming, and why not start recording again? So that's why I'm recording again. I'm not giving up on that programming. My word, I put so much work into it. But yeah, I'm happy to actually. Does it roll into another one like that? I genuinely don't remember what I was doing, unfortunately, but we do have diaries and all that. Shouldn't be too difficult. So there is somebody missing. There's a piece of armour. Open apartment door for Everett. I legitimately don't get the whole story. Heraldic bird. Okay, why was I talking to these guys?
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I aid the citizens' militia on this fine day?
He's not going to give up his sandwich.
Vigilance, officer! What can this old carabinier do for you?
Shouldn't have thrown the boulet. I'm going to find out my heraldic bird, because I don't remember the stuff I was going to do. I can't remember if I finished that conversation with that lady as well, the yacht lady. And I need to look around those flats.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I'm looking for a book about cockatoos. Book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies. I actually have a lot of money. From Zreek, A Guide to the Well-Behaved Cockatoo. A sulphur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title. From A to Zreek, A Guide to a Well-Behaved Cockatoo. Flip through the pages. Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioural problems. You don't have behavioural problems? That's garbage. You're cool. What about this Guide to Cockatoo, storekeeper? It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious. Fine. Buy the Guide to Cockatoos. Ooh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice. I knew it was a good idea to keep that around. A book about different cockatoo species and their behavioural problems. Perhaps it could also offer some insight into your own often problematic actions. A spectacular, major, majestic cockatoo eyes you from the cover. Cockatoo is a parrot, a erectile crest. Found on the... I thought I may have just picked that word up and not read it correctly, but it says that. Found on the Seminine Islands and its southern face à la mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues. Okay, what more? This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, and as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts: the funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang-bang cockatoo. It's colourfully illustrated. Alright, what problems do these birds have? Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk, and they have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up. I could handle that. It'd be nice to have someone to talk to when feeling lonely. Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive. Right, that's pretty bad. Anything else? It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own. Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well. You're right, cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels. Ouch, that must hurt. Not great for the neighbours. Performing? Yes, birdie. Read about the funeral cockatoo. This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus funerus, relates to its dark and sombre plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it. Read about the major majestic cockatoo. Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-coloured wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species. It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white. Read about the most common bang-bang cockatoo. Despite its banging name, the bang-bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species. Common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all around the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, Bang Bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins. Honestly, this bird does sound a bit like me. Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you? Only the funeral cockatoo, in its darkness, can truly grasp the depths of my doom-laden soul. You're right. Your Psittacus funerus embodied. This ominous bird belongs on your heraldry. Look away. I guess I can sell that book now. Tremble. The time is now. Talva. What? What time? The time for the snow. For Talova. I'm just gonna say Talova until somebody gives me a pronunciation. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. The countdown has begun. All will collapse in on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream. Wait. When did this countdown begin? Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality. You are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you, it will spread. Talva? What's that? Oh, fuck me. I'm just going to come up with nonsense words and it's going to be really annoying. Let's not, actually. We have a I don't... This is because of the insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it? Yes. Spoke the words of... that word. The house of Parnassus. Items, people, even words will tremble. They'll tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. This is why you marked yourself. Am I sure it's not just a joke, or some kind of coping mechanism? It's totally also a coping mechanism. I'm a little afraid. Oh, you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain. Perhaps just a little thought. This has something to do with the hangover. I do think the world might end soon. Copper the apocalypse. The face of the woman fractures. There will be a herd killing. We all become vapor. Doom cop! Doom cop! Oh, so I've got to level up. Lovely. Copper the apocalypse. I've become a rambling madman. How good is my rhetoric? Be pretty good, right? It's 5, and I haven't leveled it up. My rhetoric is absolutely fine. I can survive. Well, if I do this... and then I make a space. And we got to get Copper the Apocalypse. So, that's only temporary as well. It might have a worse effect. You woke up in a hotel room and started rambling about the end of the world. It's not your normal everyday doom crying either. Something truly colossal is approaching. The gloaming, the culling, the bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Until now, you've been pleasantly vague about the precise nature of this cataclysm. No more! Put the bloodletting on the burner and really figure out what's threatening the fragile physical reality you just found yourself in. So gloaming, unless you don't know, is I think it's sunset, isn't it? Or sunrise? Or evening? It might just be evening. I think it might be evening. Like an archaic word for it. Oh, I'm taking Copper the Apocalypse. What? How you couldn't stop me taking Copper the Apocalypse. I probably should have taken that, but like my authority is super low. I could probably get more logic as well, to be honest. Am I steal that map? I know stealing is bad. You seem to underestimate my resources, but sure, okay. Okay, maybe I can't steal a map. Maybe I already bought it. Okay. I got Apocalypse Cop. So, I've been advised not to drink beer, but I'm really low on pop, and I don't want to drink it all, so, like, I'll just drink some beer. It's 11:30 on Saturday, it's fine. So, did I finish that conversation with that lady? Oh, hang on, was I supposed to send him away? Did I do that yet? I think I already did that.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Finish that conversation. I don't think I've fully investigated this house.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Do you want to talk about the murder? But maybe you can tell us something about the murder's victim's missing armor. What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? Isn't armor art? Art for the, body? Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole. Down the coast from the main plaza. She waves her hand in the general westward direction. Have a good time. There's a little girl wearing gloves there. No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you. Looks at you, a little sad suddenly. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again, damn it. A weakness for police officers, miss. He makes a note in his notebook. Thank you, either way. Catch you later, Cindy. That was nice. Oh yeah, so the bridge is unlocked. I am going to have a quick look. I don't think I finished looking through here. See how this goes on. Okay. Yeah, I probably should just go onto that other place until I remember what I was searching around here for. Right. Well, I don't recognise this room. Someone's been sleeping here recently. 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Indeed. Enough coal to last several winters. Smells of chemicals. Electro-chemistry and reaction speed. Which is more important, reaction speed or savoir-faire? Savoir-faire. Reaction speed is more important. So we'll keep the genes on. These pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hands into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pockets, your fingers brush against something soft, yes, yet crinkly. I love the idea of this guy seeing me take jeans out of like a furnace and just immediately put them on. These are better. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. Reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have the time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, raw materials were most likely exported from Saigai. The apricot Susanarante. They're processed in Solachef clef into the apricot-flavoured chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, not only to your fingers. Oh, no. I need to put these on, sorry. Need my reaction speed. But I'm glad I put that on and I just realised. I should wear everything once then. Media perception. It gives me +1 composure. Ooh. Lovely. Not everything. Wasn't there an upper floor? We got to interview that guy, or did we do that already? Oh, this is upstairs. Okay, I think that's everything in here then. Didn't walk into there. I'll double check this direction. Yeah, there's another balcony. I thought there was. Door apartment 28. The door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their secrecy. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady says the smoke on the balcony lives. See if anyone's home. No one answers. Looks like the young man we're looking for isn't home. I think our best chance is to catch him in the evening. He looks around, taking in the cold spring air. Shall return tonight, but we've finished our day's work. How about 9 o'clock? Sound good? Sounds good. Night at 9. Night at 9 right here, apartment 28. Writes it down in his little notebook. Good, let's go. Can't tell because of the perspective. Oh yeah, no, it just... Cool. Let's cross a bridge like I think I was going to at the end of the last episode and completely forgot. That'll be a good idea. Door, basement apartment. This must have been it. The basement door is weather worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place turned green from the sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. Push your ear against the door. Leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp. Carefully knock. You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment. Guess no one is in. Lieutenant looks uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure the owner of the apartment isn't here. It's safe-ish. Lieutenant, what is your opinion of this task we're undertaking? Let's be honest, this isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself. Lieutenant replies, still inspecting the pallet door. Apparently working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm screaming about. You don't mind if I unlock the door? I mind that a local thug is using the RCM for his busy work, but if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it. On the other hand, he looks at the surrounding windows uncomfortably. We could just tell Everard we open the door and leave. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it. Lie to Everard? It's also an option? Yes. Presenting a fabrication is known to get the results here and there. Crosses his arms. You took this task? You make the call. The door is right here. You could just open it and be done with this. I'd like not to. Even though I'm really curious about what's on the other side of this door, I think I don't want to. Look at this quickly. Check failure. Yeah, why? It's just a wall. An ordinary wall. Must we stop and look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Right. Let's cross the bridge. Ooh, my rhetoric changed? No, it stayed the same. But I might be allowed to talk to him again. Because I put some trousers on. It's only worth a try.
It's you again. What is it?
It's about even. Success! Convince Titus that he's been manipulated. Bad idea. Bringing her up will do you no good. You should know by now, Titus will never falter. But you know someone who might. One of his boys will. Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Claget. It's about these men in Martinez, their district, their responsibility. That's it then. Case closed. Look around. We're going home, Kim. Huh? Lieutenant raises his brow. You'll get it. Go on. Write it down, Kim. If Martinez, they just kill you just because they don't like you. Got it. Takes out his notebook. Kill you because they just don't like you. Or because... Okay, hang on. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility. You work for the wrong... I'll go for the... because you work for the wrong people. Goddamn right, this is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you. Fuck Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbour works for the company. Work for the wrong company, he jots down, and they execute you. They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember. Wasn't that? It wasn't. Batman says with the wheeze. We didn't shoot him. That's it. That's the weak one. Flushed him out. Now go in for the... Officer, you will be next. If you don't shut up. The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason? Turn to Angus. We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when... He takes a breath, wheezing. Shut up, Angus. He was dead before you hanged him. Fatty! The little guy hits Angus on the back of the head. A loud slap. Say one more thing to the cops and I'll... Dennis! Titus roars. Stand down or I'll beat your head in, Theo. Points to the old man. Take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. The room falls quiet. So quiet you can hear Angus wheeze. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying. I'm not going to use it right now. Don't need it. Left it home. I can't get it. Too fucked. Grabs his chest. I'm sorry. Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Lizzie snaps at him. Now it's all pointless because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. He turns to him. I told you just to give her up. Lizzie, he turns to the fixer. Your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everett. Fine, I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast, she walks off without looking back. What has happened between those two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions? I could apologise. So you didn't kill him. He was already dead. He nods. You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. Bullet in the head? Have a nod? Why? The girls asked us to. They were in some shit. Girls, plural. There's another girl. 2 of them. Take note of this. I'll probably say more about her later. Did she kill him? Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't. What happened Sunday night? Collage came down. Points to the stairs. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up. Even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning. You know, not in a fun way. Looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. How did you know? I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. The politician in the motel room, the dead hooker scenario, only in reverse. Good analogy, boss. The rat-faced man snickers. You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. Talks to him. You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus. Turns back to you. What happened then? We went upstairs, sure as day. The merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking. He scratches his chin. Dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. He means they'd been fucking. Tibbs patched the window, and the corpse was hanged. And Tibbs patched the window and the corpse we hanged. Who's Tibbs? The 8 for Hardy? Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business. Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers? In a manner of speaking. Remember the 2 girls? You may be talking about the other one. Earlier you said girls. Asked for your help. Who's the other girl? That's right. Blinks. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it. For political reasons. Sent a good message. It's her, isn't it? The missing 8th Hardy. That's the other girl. Big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes. I'll say it again. Titus turns to you. All the Hardy boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. You don't know her anyway. You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus. His face sets like concrete. He shakes his head solemnly. We're Hardy boys, and that's it. Sure. But can you tell me anything about this affiliate? Name? Current location? Nope, he says. You're not getting to her. It's Kalage you want to talk to. If Kalage didn't kill him, why the cover-up? May have noticed our girls and some shit of her own. Yeah, I told you she's not what she seems. I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about? That can't show up on a police radar kind. There are people after her. In the old world, where she came from. These people, who are they? They're powerful. He looks out of the window. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. It's as if she showed up in your system, she'd be ghosted away. That's all he knows. That's all she's told him. And why would you help someone like that by taking on a murder? Why would I? He shrugs. I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. So who killed the Merc then? Any leads? Not yet. Just some ideas. He says the shot came from outside. Behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue. What are you thinking? I'm thinking somebody's past caught up with them. Either hers or his. Hers, you mean? I mean the people after Kalage. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her. I like that. The young guy nods. Been thinking the same thing myself. And you had ideas about his past too? I do. One of those mercenary buddies. For his could have done it. They've got guns, trainings. He has a bad blood probably. Or it could have been someone else from Krenel. Pauses to think. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you. He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again. These theories. Not bad. Don't buy either one, but still, this guy's not as dumb as he looks. I'm sorry I made you guys fight. Me too. Kim, we did it. Lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. Aww. Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time. You do that. Grabs his beer and swirls it in his hands, then thinks of something. Hey, cop, before you go. She, he looks up, Kalage, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when you have nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now she refused that protection, but you'd still prefer if we didn't take her away? That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who'd end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins, some cargo containers. We'll take that into account. The lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket, turns to leave.
Yes? Again. I can't believe this shit.
Yes? What is it?
Right, I will go to the coast, but there's that door, isn't there? Pry bar. Gleaming chewing gum wrapper found in the pocket of the labourer jeans. It gives off ever so faint smell of apricots. Your mouth starts watering. There it is again. Same scent of apricots, with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. Surface of another planet. Some ancient temple. Summer. Sun sets into the sea. The water does not boil. Instead it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically. You're rich. There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat. Warm, like the evening. But when you turn towards it, there's nothing there. Where did it go? Why are you talking to a gum wrapper? Ancient temple. Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to. Take a deep, deep breath. Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, every breath you take. Whatever petrochemical byproducts that they use to create this artificial flavour are bonded tightly to the wrapper, or is it just your memory filling in the gaps? We have a new thought, apricot chewing gum scented one. Till a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes, made of toffee, cream and distance. Just had to die. Okay, I love that I gained a thought from a wrapper. -1 reaction speed, living in the past. We found a trace of... You know what? No, it's great, let's read it. Found a trace of entity who's been stalking you across the plains. Gloom Stalker, a conglomeration, shadowy organization behind your downfall, possibly connected to the dreaded X something. Granted, it is impossible to determine its true identity. You can remember you first smelled its treachery. Yes, use the Tutti Frutti gum wrapper. Reconstruct the day you first breathed in her untrustworthy atoms. Oh, that's her smell then. That seems like a terrible idea. Every time I think about her, bad things happen. You know, other than not, you know, thinking about the end of the world, that's fine. I can throw these away. Fun. Okay, I'm going to let you go here because no point starting a conversation that will last 4 seconds. So, yes, We are now leaving the proximity. I've been covering up the screen, haven't I? I've been John Proxy on channel John of the West. I could be in the middle. Yeah, perfect. I think I'm covering up stuff for this. You don't need to see the planets. Yes, anyway, I've been John Proxy. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.